Hello and welcome to 2023. Gosh, we're catching up with the present so fast. How's it going, everybody? All right, so here's the gist. We will be listening to your requests the entire time. Songs only from 2023, please. It could be a cover of a song that's older, but as long as the recording is from 2023, you know, that's cool too. 5 minutes max, please. If it's a little bit over, that's cool. If it's a lot over, I will just fade it out after about 5 minutes. I will not be playing more than one song per artist, so just be aware, you know, as you're monitoring the chat. For the first 30 minutes, we're going to do your chat requests free for all. Just start requesting, and then the last 90 minutes will be the super chat requests only. I can't guarantee that I'll be able to play your request, whether it's a general request or a super chat request, just because of time, but we'll do our best. Okay, ducky. So, interesting. Okay, good. Alrighty. Oh yeah, and I will say, since you have an unlimited amount of characters for these general chats, please sell me on the song. Tell me something about it. Tell me what genre it is. Tell me something you like about it. Whatever. Give me an advertisement, if possible. And do the best you can with the character limitations you have on your super chats. Okay. Because of my ADHD, if you say, maybe this, oh, maybe that, oh, maybe that, I'm just going to ignore all of your requests because it's too much. One request per person, please. Help me out. Help a girl out. Okay. Okay, let's go with Nomadic Records request. Afternoon X by Vanishing Twin. Wow. That was cool. It's so interesting. The bass didn't change the whole time. It was just like no progression. Just, but there was this feeling with the vocal that gave it more movement, and then there's like this beautiful sample, I think a sample or something, I don't know, it's like chimes, and it was kind of weird, but it was like sort of doing something like that kind of thing, which is really hanging out on that dissonant note. So nice. See what a lush tapestry all those dissonant notes create? It's cool. Love the drum beat. Yeah, it does feel like it does have a kind of a modern, but also 60s, I think, like 60s, maybe, I'm not sure. I think 60s kind of vibe, like rock maybe, or like, I don't know, European something, the vocal especially, but the processing of the drums too made it sound a little bit more retro. Very cool. I'm not sure I could get on board so much though with the like little interludes, and I understand why they did them there. I think they were probably trying to break up, they wanted to make sure the song wasn't getting monotonous or something. They wanted to switch something up, keep it fresh. But the direction they went with those was quite interesting. I'm not sure I understand the sound design, production choices of those interludes. They just kind of made me giggle, whereas the rest of the song didn't feel that way. So it was sort of just like a whiplash kind of feeling. And the transitions between those sections and back to the main song, there weren't really any transitions. It just kind of started and ended. But maybe there was a very specific reason for that. You always have to remember. But cool. Yeah, I enjoyed this one. Cool. All right. Next we've got Vildjharta. Is that how you say it? Vildjharta, which we've listened to maybe last time or the time before, and I loved it. Plus Ylva plus. Hey everybody, I'm back. Okay, so yesterday I did a live stream for my Patreon where we listened to Carnival Sound Awake. And right before the last song started, I got a copyright warning. And so I recently got a 4K monitor given to me. And so the way I have all the settings is the data is in 4K, but I can't live stream in 4K. So now I have a kind of constant yellow bar error resolution is wrong kind of thing, which means that when I get the warnings for copyrighted material, I don't really see them. Because the yellow bar is just always there now, and it just looks the same. It's just the text changes. So that just happened. I did not even notice that I had gotten a warning just now. Anyway, with the Carnival, they actually gave me warnings. I did eventually see it, but by then it was too late. I kept listening for a little bit longer, and they blocked the stream. But they blocked it, meaning they removed it from YouTube, and it's completely gone. They gave me a little warning. It's not a strike, but if I do this again, I will get a strike. So it's possible that me having gotten a warning means that maybe this happened quicker than normal. I'm not sure, or maybe it's just the luck of the draw with the song. But yeah, so if we want to make sure that the stream moves forward, the only way to guarantee that is that we will listen to the song, and I'll announce what song we're listening to, each on our own systems. And so there will be no music coming from my system into the stream. It'll just be me. It'll just look like me silently listening to something. But we'll all be hearing it, and that way we can keep going and people won't lose all their money. So yeah, I think we could try that. We could try pausing it, but there's a lag, and when I get a warning, if I don't stop it just right in time, this could happen again, and then I could be in doo-doo. So I think I'd rather play it safe today. And with my apologies, this is just, I completely understand my content being copyright claimed. I completely support that. It's not my content. Even though I'm adding some educational value. I get it, you know, but I don't understand the blocking thing. I feel like that's so counterproductive. Like, you want people to listen to your music. And if you could just claim the video and then make revenue from the ads, like, I feel like that's the perfect solution, right? Because that's the whole point, right? They want to make money off of their music. So anyway, it is what it is. Okay. Yes, I do think that I'm providing educational value, but I did once actually push back on one of these. I did get a copyright strike, or channel strike for a Korn live stream where I was talking a ton between the songs. Like, I was deeply analyzing every song because it's Korn and I love them. And even though I pushed back and appealed the decision and said, hey, you know, this is fair use, they were like, I'm sure it was some AI bot that was like, no, it's not. And so they just removed the whole content from YouTube. It's gone. Poof. Okay. So, yeah. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to change the pin post here so that okay. So, to avoid a blocked stream, sounds like I'm talking about a UTI. We will be listening to songs on our own. Oh no, but I need to pin. Okay, fine. All right. All right. Let me get this going. I'm trying to figure. Okay. Okay, so everyone cue up this song. I'm going to pin it. We can cue it up, since we already listened to most of it, we can cue it up at 3 minutes. Okay? So everyone cue up the song that I pinned at the top to 3 minutes. I'm going to change my settings here so you don't hear my audio, but I do. Okay. Cool. All right. Can I post links? Oh, you know what? I think I can. I don't think you can. Good idea. Okay, tell me, is that a hyperlink for you guys? It looks like it. Okay. All right. I'll wait just a little longer for y'all to queue it up to 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. Cool. Link works. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Okay, everyone ready? Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm scared. Is it gonna come back for me? No? You can hear it from my headphones? Uh-oh. Wow, this part's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, it's over now. I that is a ride. Like at first I was like I wanted to feel the beat, you know, and I thought I had it, and then the drums were doing something that was misleading me, and I was like, okay, maybe not. And I was like, no, I got it. And then, oh my gosh, just kept changing things up. But I really liked how beneath the really sharp, jagged edges of the song and all of the staccato, you know, tight rhythmic work of all the elements, you know, every instrument, the voice, there was like this. I'm not sure what was making it, but it was kind of like a layer of like. I thought it was a chord at first, but then later on it was like sort of uncovered, and it sounded almost like an incredibly long reverb tail of like a scream. Anyway, that was a very cool sound. I don't often hear those two things kind of together, so that was unique. Highly unpredictable music. Just it's amazing to me how they know what to do. You know, I'm sure those songs are not very easy to memorize. You know, they probably take a lot of rehearsing. It's quite impressive. But yeah, they're very cool. I'm definitely looking forward to hearing more stuff from them. Did the other song we listened to have singing by chance? I almost remember it being a little more melodic, the other one. This one was a lot more just, you know, textural, rhythmic. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering. But yeah, like that's cool. I can't really play anything that I heard. Yeah, a lot of riffage and pretty angular movements there. Okay, wow. It was an instrumental. Oh, the last one I heard from them. Okay, cool. Very interesting. All right. The next one I have in my queue is 4 a.m. by µ-Ziq. Let me get you that link. Just a moment. Okay. All right, it's now been pinned. So I'll give you a little bit to get that ready. And then we'll start approximately the same time. I think there's actually there's a latency thing, so we're probably going to be listening to things at different times no matter what. But yeah. Okay. Okay, are y'all ready to listen to 4 a.m. by µ-Ziq? All right. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hmm. Nice. It sounded a little bit like the persistence of hope. I mean, I'm sorry, the persistence of loss. All right, girl, you got this. Go for it. Nice. All right. So this one had a really, very cool vocal chops, and there was kind of an electro drum groove, but it was very buried on purpose, I'm sure. But it had a little bit of little offbeat sizzles and a little gentle kind of for the snare or clap. And there were definitely some kicks, but they were also very like blubbly. And then but the bass was like all like there was like a minor part. And then it went up to a Mixolydian vibe. This is the part that was at the end. I think. So that is kind of cool because the first part, the minor-y part, was a little bit more serious sounding, and the second part was a little bit more playful, at least to me. Yeah, it was cool. That was very cool. All right. The next one we're going to listen to is... Let's see if I can get the link. How do I get the link without it starting? Okay. We're going to listen to Black Pumas, More Than a Love Song. Okay, so get that queued up. And then I have one more that I picked from the general chat, and then we're going to switch to super chats. Okay. Oh, that feels good. Okay. All right. Are you cued? Are you ready for More Than a Love Song? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great production. Hmm. Uh. Okay. I'm going to just try one more thing. I'm going to turn off my mic in case it's picking up on the bleed from my headphones. Okay. And I'm starting at 2 minutes 36 seconds. Okay. And I'll visually count down for you. Okay. Mic going off now. Okay. I don't know if that worked yet because, there's only a little bit of music, but we'll try it for the next song too. And if it gets blocked again, The only thing I could think of is I can maybe take screenshots of the super chats, and then I can create a live stream over on my second channel so as to not jeopardize my main one, and we could try it there. And then if that doesn't work, Patreon now does live streaming, but I don't have it set up, so we would just have to reschedule basically, you know. But yeah, I'm not giving up yet. Okay, so that was dope. Also had a very retro sound, maybe a little bit of that Motown vibe, and great percussion, great funky bass. The strings in the beginning of the song were super beautiful. It was really gorgeous. He had a very like lyrical, meandering melody at first. I was like, I don't even know how he could remember this, but then that hook came in, which right now all I can hear is "Fly Together," but it was the da 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 da, more than a love song. I shouldn't sing it because it's gonna get the algorithm can tell when you're doing a cover. It's really creepy. Yeah, that was good. Oh yeah, the fuzz guitar. Thank you for reminding me when it came in kind of in the middle, super loud. What did that remind me of? I've definitely heard. Maybe it was like the Beatles or something, where like some loud guitar that had been mixed like all the way on one side is just like, and you're just like, okay. But it felt very nostalgic. But yeah, what a voice on that guy. Beautiful. Cool. All right. The next one I had queued up was The Path by Belbury Polly. Okay, let me get this queued up and get that link over to you. And we'll cross our fingers. Okay. All right. All right, everyone getting this next one queued up? The Path by Belbury Polly. Did we listen to... I think we listened to something else by this artist before, and I remember liking it. Was it electronic music? Okay. All right. I will turn off my mic first, so don't forget, and do a visual countdown. Mic off. I don't know how to count down on my fingers. That's really awkward. Okay, I'm going to start. Okay. All right, I'm going to try one more time. sec. Okay, I just had to listen to a little bit more of it just to get the we had the and so it kind of just goes between that bass line, I think that note as well, and then get this nice minor vibe, and then a little of this, and then a little bit of this. A kind of a harmonic minor vibe with a little suspended feeling, kind of. Yeah, because I did that like that. It's so nice. I am really surprised at how much, I mean, it could just be a total coincidence, but the only song that we've heard today that wasn't a throwback to the 60s or 70s was the Vildjharta song. And yeah, so I'm curious if I think I typically don't end up listening to kind of like these revival genres, so I'm really out of the loop with that. I mean, I know the 80s had a whole revival. I mean, I think it's still kind of having that, but especially like maybe 8 to 10 years ago, there was a whole 80s thing happening, and maybe now the 60s and 70s are having their time, which I'm more into. It's more my speed. I like the qualities, the sheen, the instrumentation. The flute was so retro, right? I mean, just because it sounded like there was like a flute VST doing like a woo, woo, woo with a delay, but then there was definitely like a real flautist grooving along, which was so authentic sounding. It was cool. Yeah. Boom, boom. Super funky. Okay. All right, now into the super chats, and I didn't get another warning, so that's good. I did just get a hunger pang though. One more hour, we can do it. Okay. Oh yeah, let's do this. PinkPantheress, Ice Spice. Okay, PinkPantheress and Ice Spice. Boy's a Liar Part 2. I know that PinkPantheress just kind of hit big, and I've heard, my name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. I mean, how can you avoid it? I really like the, hey, ooh, that's so pretty. So yeah, let's listen to more of her stuff. All right. Visual countdown, or sorry, I forgot. I have to give you the link. My bad. I gotta give you the link. I'm not going to type all of that, though, so here's the link. Oop. Okay, get that queued up. And this is Rough Lazy's request. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, ba-da-da-dum. Man, that bass line gets stuck in your brain. Okay. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Visual countdown. Oh, I've heard this. Nice bass. I have heard this somewhere. I'm getting it went viral just like her other one. And now this one sounds very 2023 to me. Although that little piano was so dinky. Well, it wasn't a piano. Sorry, it was a synth. It sounded really like video gamey almost. That's a nice little hook. It really catches your ear, and she even had it panned over a bit. And when the bass came in, notice how the bass didn't come in right away? When it did, it was super funky and really good. I was like, wow, this is a good bass. And then these like kind of these chords. And I really like her melody here. She goes a really nice like tension against that chord. And then da-da-da-da-da. So she just took those last two notes and put them up. I love variations like that, where like one or two notes like changes the second time or whatever, third time. It doesn't matter. There's like a pattern, and yeah, that's just really. The boy's a liar. The boy's a liar. That's just great, and it happens with. And it's on the same chord, so it's not like the chord's changing and she's changing. She's just changing. But you can hear the really modern processing on her voice, right? It's incredibly close sounding, super compressed, really consistent. You can I don't know exactly how to explain it, but now I know what like really, really compressed vocals sound like, and that's what they sound like. There's a certain fatness to them. Almost like they're about to distort, but not quite. And then, yeah, the rap was good. I've definitely heard clips of the rap before. She had something shouldn't. She had some really cool little rhyme, internal rhymes, I think they're called. But yeah, that's a bop. That's nice. Cool. All right. Next, let's do Palace by Yellowknife. Just wait until that Mellotron string melody comes in. Also, it was originally released in 2023. It just made it to streaming recently. Oh, nice. All right, let me get this link for you. Okay, new link pinned at the top. Get yourself all queued up. That song has 1 billion listens on Spotify. Holy fuck. Yeah, she just did a Tiny Desk concert. She was super open about it. She's like, doing a stripped back thing is like not, I've never done anything like this before. And she was just like, I don't know how to do this without pitch correction, but she did a good job. Okay. You guys ready for Palace? Wish me luck with my hands. That's pretty terrifying. I skipped one. It's all chromatic. And then like there was some higher note that was really dissonant. Maybe it was this one. No, I don't know. Those of you that were like, "Oh, this sounds like Portishead," yeah, that's because Portishead likes to sample stuff that has those chromatic downward lines, line cliches. But they often will go to this one first, and then this one went literally to every single one. Drowning in reverb, like just the wettest of the wet. But that's part of the aesthetic. Really adds to a feeling. And then, interesting you said those were mellotron strings. They sound like real ones to me because of the bending. Because I've used Peloton strings. I've used mellotron strings, and they don't sound like that. But anyway, I trust you. I'm just saying. And they also had a very cinematic vibe because they were in parallel octaves. Yeah, it's creepy. Creepy. Cool. All right, I figured out why counting down is so hard. Because when you count up, you go thumb. Look how my fingers are tucked into my palm. They're like tucked in. They're being held down. Okay. It's really hard to tuck your finger in individually, one at a time. And it's not. Try it. If you don't believe me, try it. That's fucking hard. It's different. It's not the same thing. So anyway, I'll probably just mouth the ones next time, and then I'll just go bam, and that'll be go. Okay. All right. Cool. Next is I love this song. I've played this on a live stream before. We're gonna do it again. This is Nowhere. Do Hot Girls Like Chords. This is such an amazing song. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Okay, get that queued up, my little pretties. Yeah. So I loved this song so much that they came to my city and I saw them live. I could barely see anything, but it was still a fantastic show. I swear the venue was like sloping down. Like, I swear. Yeah, the drummer Lewis Cole is a monster. And I don't know how it works so well. Super fucking proggy, and then this like innocent, lovely, and angel voice comes in, but it just works. Anyway. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, are y'all ready? Mic going off. God damn. That's what flat 6 I'm thinking when you are talking. But everything is, I think, some kind of like one of these chords or something. That's what I'm thinking. That's when you are talking. What's the last chord? Maybe this chord? God, doesn't that sound amazing? So this is mode mixture to the extreme. Because you're taking all these chords. Hot girl chords for sure. And just moving them up. So, and then I love this. She sings a lot higher than me, but I'm gonna try. Rather be free. Love the tension there. I still don't know if that chord's right, but it's close enough for these purposes. That's what I'm thinking of. I don't know what those notes are. Super chromatic, but how playful. I mean, all the different parts. By the way, someone said I want that bass tone. I'm pretty sure the bass is playing in unison with a synth at the same. Yeah, if you watch the video, you'll see. I think they've got two people on keys. They have the guy who's doing the really dissonant, like he's just like during the verse, and then during the chorus he's doing these chords, and then the other one is doing the I'm pretty sure. I always watch the music video, but this time I decided not to, so I could keep them on an eye on my yellow bar of death. But yes, so good. And that proggy breakdown, dana 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 dana, so cool. But the guitar solo is crazy virtuosic, except that at the very end he goes super melodic with it, and it's like so sweet. Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. Everyone is super talented, and it's a great, yeah. And Lewis Cole, oh my God, has drums. All the little transitional elements, the da 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 da, he drums along with that. And the da 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 go down. Well, rest. So good. It's just fantastic. Yep. All right. Next up is Running from the Daylight by Concrete Castles. That's fun to say. A lot of alliteration there. Concrete Castles. Okay. All right, get that all. Oh, come on. All right, get that one queued up, my friends. I'll watch the video for this one, though, because... Rather be free, so I sink into the deep, to something end of my own sea. Is it deep end? That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, she's amazing. Okay, Running from the Daylight by Concrete Castles. You ready? Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna count down, and then I'm gonna turn the mic off when I get to 0. Let's just do that. Fuck the hands thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, damn, that was a shorty. That's good, though. It's packed full of... It's just packed. So we're all talking about the genre. Yeah, I don't know what to call this, but I do think Muse also will put this kind of four on the floor dance tempo groove, during their verses or whatever. So yeah, I'm like, which is what they did here, right? But then the drummer shows their skills with the chorus, which is, I believe, if I remember correctly, halftime groove with more syncopation and everything. Great hook. Flat six chord right away. And then a suspension here. What was it? G? B. It was B. Okay. All right. That's nice suspension. Great vocals, really well mixed. You get that benefit of that super modern, kind of mixing. The drums just cut through. I mean, gosh. Loud, compressed, punchy, very polished, very, very polished. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Nice. That's in my head. Okay. Ratata. Next is Molecular by AKOV. It's kind of like Autechre meets Herbie Hancock with some sweet mid-tempo beats and a few BPM shifts to keep things interesting. Okay, let me get that link for y'all. Okay, there it is. Get yourself all cued. My housemate just texted me that she got some like vanilla ice cream chocolate almond covered bars, and she left one for me in the freezer. I'm so excited. Okay. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, who else would love to hear Jonathan Davis just scat all of Korn's songs? Like just a cappella, just him scatting all the songs. Okay. All right. Ready for Molecular? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. I've just received word this is not the right thing. Okay. Does that mean that it wasn't actually released 2 years ago? Does it break the rules? Well, okay, so we're doing original releases on 2020 for 2023. Do you want to pick a different song? Thou shalt not pass. Okay, well, while we sort that out, let's go to Chris's request, The Alchemist, Part 1 by Marv94. It's ideal if everyone starts the YouTube video at home. The visual is an oscilloscope signal that is the music. Interesting. Okay. Okay, do you have The Alchemist Part 1 queued up by Marv94? Okay. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I could barely listen to this. I turned it down to almost nothing. Um, that was and why? But why is that so hard to listen to? I'd like to know. I think that'd be very fascinating. Like texture, to me, it sounds like high texture. Texture and bass lines I love, but that's like too much. It's like, and but what? But why? What is happening in my brain that's or ear or whatever? What's happening that's making that feel so almost painful, unpleasant, overwhelming, or something? Or I mean, it wasn't like I was in actual physical pain, but I do feel queasy. Isn't that weird? Wow. Um, but it was, but it had a kind of had a bit of a Trenty sound to me, especially when that top line came in. But even just this sounds Trenty. He's so into this kind of thing, kind of weird chromatic stuff. He also loves this major sixth. The effects were beautiful though from the oscilloscope. It's incredible that music can make those patterns. Interesting. All right. Next, we're going to go back to the molecular AKOV, I'm sorry, situation. So it was easier to listen to on speakers. That makes sense. Headphones, it was pretty brutal. He put, the artist, or they put in the description, "Hi, baby boy. Sorry in advance for any damage done to your ears." So they know. Okay. Oops, I forgot to pin it. Oh, no, I did. I did pin it. Okay, good. All right, get that queued up. I'll pet the kitty. Hi, baby. Yes. What you need? Yeah? Affection? Can do that. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. I mean, that one just ends. All right. Very refreshing to hear so many tempo changes and definitely some genre changes as well. I mean, they're all bass music, but there was some, for sure, some dubstep. There was some glitch hop. There was some UK garage sort of sounding beats, but all with similar instrumentation. It was mostly just the tempo and the drums changed up, right? But very glitchy, very textured, super modern sound. Really enjoyable though. If you like that, now this is not as contemporary. It's maybe 10 years old now, which is crazy to think. But the Zebler and Canty experience. There's a lot of those sort of stretchy rubber band bass lines. I wonder when that one came out. I feel like Wasteland Thunderstorm is maybe what it's called, or that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Wasteland. Actually, is that it? Hang on, because you can't. No, that's not the song I'm thinking of, but it is. Oh wait. Yeah, Wasteland Thunderstorm, Zebler and Canty mix is, it's a remix of a Acrosinus song, but yeah, it's all about that bass. Wow, wow, wow. Super hard to do with the human voice. Maybe a beatboxer could do it, but yeah, it was super intricate. That was crazy. Wow, nice. Okay, next is Kaizers Orchestra. Dine, Gamle, Dager, Na. This is a banger from the exotic coast of Norway. All right, all right. Let me get that for y'all. I'm sure I said that terribly. I'm sorry. If you're just joining, we had some copyright problems. So in order to keep going with the stream, we're having to just listen to the music on our own so it's not connected to the live stream. So check out the pinned links and get yourself queued up. That's not the song itself? Okay, sorry. Okay, is this the right one? Is that it? It's a 3-minute promo. That's confusing. Oh, the song's 5 minutes long. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. Okay. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Yeah, yeah. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. girl. No? Okay. Fine. Sounds very 80s and Phantom of the Opera. All those chromatic runs. Rototoms that sound like ultra rototoms made my skin crawl. It is such a visceral reaction that I cannot control. Ah! Nice vocal harmonies, though. Minor key business. Anyway, next is la 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 la. Dry Can requested the Zenith Passage, Algorithmic Salvation. Hey, my little girl. Sweet boy. Everyone's so cute. It's ridiculous how cute you are. Just saying. It's ridiculous. Should be illegal. Yeah. Babies. All right. Are you cued? Are you ready? If you're just joining, you got to cue up the song. I can't play them for you today due to YouTube being a little bitch. Okay, the Zenith Passage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Drycan. This is from 2021. Did I get the wrong version or something? Well, anyway, that was highly technical. That almost sounded like it was sped up. I'm not. I mean, before the vocal came in, it almost sounded sped up. Oh my lord. Whatever genre that is, it's not my thing. Yeah, like the bass drum is just like. Wow. Very impressive, though. Very impressive. Okay, we're gonna listen to Mitski, "Bug Like an Angel." Let me get that link for you. I stopped it, by the way. You can listen to the whole thing. That's cool. But we're gonna move on to Mitski. I gotta be a stickler. Integrity and all that. Okay. Everyone got Mitski queued up? "Bug Like an Angel." 5, 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. Sometimes they made this one minor. They did that, I think, only a couple times. It was such a surprise every time. After hearing it like this, but they ended it here. Sounds like Elsie does in it. That was really beautiful, very reverent. The choir was gorgeous. Gentle, vulnerable delivery. And nicely sparse, too. Lots of room for the choir to kind of take up. I like just the piano chords just coming in. Nothing fancy, right? Just like chord. Oh, no. Why am I sneezing today? Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Well, we're going to listen to some folk rock now, so that'll be a nice kind of segue to Leanne's request, The Land Beneath by Mother Sky. Okay. Get her queued up. Okay. Okay, are y'all ready? Mother Sky, The Land Beneath. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hang on, baby. Hang on. Very pretty. Dorian all the way. It's such a magical scale. My God, it cannot go wrong. I swear. So pretty. Milo, just one more song, okay? Can you hang on just one more song? She's like, it's time for me to eat. Her little tiny body, she just eats little tiny bits of food at a time, so I have to like constantly, and he can't eat it, so oh my gosh. Okay. That was gorgeous. Thank you, Leanne. Really beautiful folk rock for sure. And I just love anything folk inspired. Folk, yeah. Gorgeous. Okay. La 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 la. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. I'm gonna pick it random. Night versus Arrival. Huh, 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 huh. That part was so good. And there's something that I gotta find out what that is. The violinist, whichever, I forget, maybe it was Majiri himself, but someone was playing the violin in Ultravox in the 80s would do that too with the electric violin. Like, and it kind of goes through upper harmonics. It sounds so cool. Okay, you have Night Verses queued up, my friends. This is our last one. Night Verses Arrival. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang on, baby. Just wait a little bit, baby. Hang on. Oof. Hang on, baby. Hang on, baby. almost done. Whoa, incredible. What a way to end the stream. Oh my gosh. So precise, but still so much feeling. It didn't feel cold to me. It felt still very human, but wow, they're so skilled. Loved all the different sections and textures, different tones. Like the delay on that clean guitar was so incredible. And explorations of both minor and Phrygian, both very dark, serious sounding scales. That was crazy. I mean, it's clearly guitar, but that's a very cool effects pedal, I'm guessing, or maybe several. I don't know. You can string those together, right? Wow. Literally, the guitar went wow. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. All right, friends. I'm so sorry that today was so weird. I hope this isn't the new normal. But, you know, humans are nothing if not adaptable. We'll figure it out. We are doing a live stream this coming Wednesday. I don't think I've... Milo! Okay, fine. She gave up. It's fine. Did I already... Oh, yeah. I've decided what it's going to be. I just haven't made it yet. But it's going to be only covers of Nine Inch Nails songs. I'm hoping someone knows who Angel M is and requests an Angel M cover of a Nine Inch Nails song, because holy crap, she is amazing. But yeah, so I hope I've given you enough time to think about what cover you might request. If not, I'll wait, but that's what I was thinking. Do you need more time? Is 2 days enough? 3 days? Does anybody ever get pimples inside your earlobe? It's so painful. Yeah. Yeah, Nine Inch Nails covers. That's what I want to do. But yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to make the event now, though, so that people, you know, that aren't on the stream can get notified and can start thinking about it. Okay, great. Let's do it. Wednesday, 5 o'clock Central. Yeah, we'll just be prepared if this happens again. Fuck this shit. Okay, well, thanks again for all your requests. And next Sunday is 2024. And then, of course, like, I'm thinking, let's see, what's the... January 4th, we'll do 2025 songs once we've finally gotten through the year. Okay. All right, friends. I hope to see some of you on Wednesday. And until next time.